Hello there, mate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what item level my monk is at the minute. So she's 453. I've not been on this character for a little while, so forgive me if my rotation's a little rusty. But yeah, I'll show you what I do. So basically, I always start with Fist of Fire. Sure, I've got maximum chakra, and I form shift up until I've got Demolish ready. So I've got Demolish ready, hit true north, lunge in, Demolish, perfect balance, snap punch, dragon kick, true strike, another snap punch, boot shine, riddle of birth, true strike, brotherhood, forbidden chakra, Demolish again, back into the rotation, and that's it. That's all I'll do, mate, and I basically just continuously refresh that. I ensure that Twin Snakes never drops, and Demolish never drops, and I basically keep rotating through it. So while I'm talking, mate, I may well mess this up, so bear with me. Okay. But you want to delay when you get Brotherhood off, because it's a party-wide buff. So if you get it off a few seconds into the fight, the likelihood is it will line up a lot better with your other raid buffs, and you'll really boost everyone else's damage as well as your own. And it's really useful for meeting certain DPS checkpoints. Riddle of Earth is so important to you now, mate, because the monk is so heavy on positionals. As you can see, I'm dancing around a lot. It is really important to land the positionals because you will do a lot of extra damage because of it. But sometimes you can't, so don't shit yourself and work really hard to land the positional if you know you're going to delay your global cooldown. You've got to keep that thing rolling, mate. So never ever sacrifice a positional for the fact of delaying your global cooldown. Just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. The good thing about Riddle of Earth is if you get struck by a group-wide AoE, it nullifies all of your directional requirements for about 30 seconds. It's absolutely massive. Then you've got 2 charges of True North as well, which will nullify it again for another 20 seconds max. So it's extremely useful to use these things, mate, okay? But yeah, there is some optimal rotations going around where you can sneak in another True Strike whilst Dragon Strike is, sorry, Twin Snakes is down. But I think you've got to be really fast for that, mate, to get it off. But if you don't get it off, you lose potency, so you're much better off just constantly trying to pump out the hurt. So yeah, I mean, I definitely use some food as well before going into a fight, just to give you that bit of extra damage. And same for food pops, mate, they're really useful for popping mid-combat, because they again boost your damage significantly, especially if you've got the big ones. And you've got access to a beast crafter like Yato, who can probably make pretty much anything in game. And as you can see, my item level was 453. This is the level 1 Savage Dummy. And it's going to go down in a second. And I had 2 runs before this, and I had about 20 seconds left on the clock. This one's been a bit slower, I suspect, because I've been talking rubbish. But yeah, I mean, just got to pump out the hurt, mate, okay? And that's it. Never ever use 6-sided star because it delays your on-global cooldown by an enormous margin. So 6-sided star is not worth your time, and nor is tornado kick. They are both an enormous DPS loss. Hopefully at some stage they'll correct that and it will finally be useful to us, but right now it isn't, mate. So opener is what I said it was, and the rest of it, mate, is pretty self-explanatory. It's quite hard to do bad damage on the monk, in my opinion. So I think as long as you're close to the boss and constantly try and punch uptime into him, you should be fine. The other thing I'll say is you don't necessarily have to weave in all of your shoulder tackles really, really quickly. So you don't have to get it down the range straight off a cooldown if you know the boss is going to run off for a second, because it means you can get back into the boss really quickly, or you have to run away from him and then get back into him. It is useful as a gap closing tool if you know the fight really well. But if you're clearing Savage content, mate, you know better than I do. I hope this has been useful, mate.